Hey everyone, I am live again for the day 2 Q&A. Hello guys, how was your challenge? Did you guys enjoy it? Did you guys connect with people? Who did you connect with and how was it like? How many people were you able to connect with? Did they accept your request? Did you send them a personalized invite? Oh my god, so many questions today. What happened to Kush? Are you thinking like that? Nothing, guys. I'm just damn excited to meet you. That's what has happened to me. I'm so happy to see people already starting to join in. And very quickly, quick question to everyone here. How was your day? I can see Rosaline already coming in. And 4 out of 7. Hello, my challenge was minimal. Okay, I will actually go and hey Edward, hi Sandeep, hi Dayal. Okay. Okay, awesome guys. Nice to see some of you already joined in. I'm going to wait a few months to join. 18 of us are already here and I'm going to log into Facebook now. Okay, let's check it out. Guys, it's time for amazing questions from you and let me know how exactly was your time connecting with people. What was the most fun part? Like really, really fun part, finding those connections. Did you explore? Okay. Okay, yes. Extremely busy, not able to devote time for the day 2 challenge. I'm still on the day 1 challenge. Suhas. Hey, Suhas, no worries. You can still join the challenge. I'm glad you joined us on the live today. So, all you got to do is just make sure that you finish the challenge before the day 4, which is the finale day, because there is going to be so much of relations on the finale day as compared to the first 3 days. And at the same time, you got to finish the recordings because the fourth day there is no recording. So everything will be live with no recording at all. Okay, I'm getting some interesting comments. Giovanni, Hemailin, Bharat. Good evening, Bharat, and good evening to everybody in Hyderabad. Oh God, what's happened to my tongue? Christiana, hey, hi, how are you? And Preeti, nice to see you. Hi, Nupur. Hi, Azmat. Nice to see you. Neelam, advanced search is a part of LinkedIn Premium plan. Not really. You can actually do advanced search. Sales Navigator on LinkedIn has a more detailed advanced search. But of course, this round ABCD, we don't cover Sales Navigator. That happens with us when we go with our more extensive, extreme projects with clients on one-on-one basis or team basis. But the Sales Navigator has more advanced search. But the search which I have shared in the video has nothing to do with LinkedIn Premium. You can actually go ahead and do that search. But the question is how many times, because LinkedIn limits you in terms of the number of times that you can do that advanced search. So just be careful. And there is no limit that LinkedIn puts out for individuals. It's different for different people. It depends on how extensively you use the platform. The more you use it, the higher the limit is for you. Wow, Sandeep, superb. Invitations accepted by all 5 of them. Oh man, this is phenomenal. Kudos to you. I'm sure your connection messages were very well crafted. Let's look at that later. And Preeti, yes, it was a fun finding people of same domain. Yes, absolutely. It is, right? This is so much fun. You can actually get people exactly what they are into and what is the mutual interest both of them having. Rocky, Have not done it here, been busy. Hey Raki, if you have not done it, just do it after the video or later tonight, because the day 3 is also connected to day 3. And once you finish the task, you will be able to see more impact coming your way. But because you said you cannot do it, it's okay. First thing is about acceptance, and you accepted it so beautifully. I'm sure you'll find some time to make it happen before the day 4. I was able to connect with few HR leaders today. Superb. That's phenomenal, Bharat, if you were able to connect with some HR leaders, since you being in human resource space yourself. Mickey, hey Mickey, how are you? How are things in CMCO? For the guys who are tuning in from Malaysia, guys, how is your partial lockdown coming in? And let's look at more questions. I'm getting Preeti Santhalia, and she says, should we put comments on for work if finding jobs? Is it correct, or what is the best way? Should we put comment open for work if finding job? Um, Comment. Where exactly, Preeti, do you want to put that comment, if I may ask? And then I'll reflect back to your question again. And let's look at the next. Sandeep Kulkarni says, for job seekers, active follow below 8K. Activate follow below 8K. But isn't person would like to connect more with people and explain follow versus connect advantage? So what happens, Sandeep, is, let me just give everyone a quick outline on that. How does LinkedIn algorithm works? LinkedIn algorithm works it when you start posting on LinkedIn or you start engaging on LinkedIn, it distributes the content to the people who you are connected with first and the foremost. So when you choose to have connect as a button, you will receive a lot of connection requests. And then what will happen, unless you accept your connection requests, connections and followers count won't go up on LinkedIn, and you will not be able to distribute your content to more people. But if you activate follow, what happens is, many times people don't know there is an option to follow. But if you activate that, they come to your profile, they follow you. That means your content goes to them, but your feed is absolutely clean because they get to follow you. At the same time, you get to choose tactfully who are the people you connect with the most, and that's where your content will get distributed first. So let's say if you are getting random connection request, all the random connection request is coming your way, what will happen in that case is, your content will go to those random people rather than going to the people who you potentially are in the target group, like recruiters, founders, or people who are hiring. And this problem happens when you are not activating the follow thing. Follow, what happens, they will come, they'll follow you, and you can choose to only connect with the people you feel are falling under your target group, so that your first 5 to 8,000 connections are only your target audience and not beyond that. Max to max, you can have a 80-20 ratio, but 80% being your target audience. Only then your content gets to be seen by the right set of people. You might be shooting in the dark. The idea is, if you have only one bullet, where would you shoot? So that's the preparation we are talking about with the follow and the connect option. Just a second, guys. Okay, let's look at the next question. Okay, I am actually going to go on Slido as well now and cover up some questions from there. Savio has shared some questions. Savio, let's look at your question from Slido. How do you withdraw a connection request on LinkedIn? I want to cancel my pending request and send it again with a quiet note. Yes, Savio, you can do that. That's a wonderful question. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So guys, go to my network, and in my network, you will see connection request. Okay. You can go to my network and see all connection requests and send. 1 second. Let me share my screen. So guys, this is what you see here, right? And then you have this which says all connections. When you click on this all connections, you have this sent option. And when you go to the sent, you have the withdraw option. And that's how you withdraw your connections. Savio, I hope you got it. That's how you withdraw your request. But do remember, once you withdraw it, you won't be able to send people the same connection request again immediately. You have to wait 2 to 3 weeks of time to send the connection request again. So if you want to withdraw, go ahead and withdraw now, so that after 3 weeks you can actually write them back. Let's go ahead further. And Savio, what's your next question? Is there some way to filter out follower numbers on advanced search? Can I search for all digital marketing having? No, you can't do that, Savio. In the free account, you won't be able to have an option where you can search people which has more and more followers. So that's not a search filter that LinkedIn has offered us at this point of time. So I hope, Savio, you got your answers. Let's go for the next one. Awesome to know, Raki. Look forward to see your submissions. Hey, Cheryl, I know you have done your challenges for day 1 and day 2. And then Bharat says, I am in a cult. No worries, Bharat. It's okay. And Karun says, hey, Khushbu, I miss you. Oh, hi, Karun. I miss you too. Karun is from our group 2. And she is an alumni already, starting her journey on LinkedIn and has been rocking. Karan, do share about your journey. How is it? I would love to read it. My question is, how many connections we can send request in a day? So Bharat has a question which makes a lot of sense, which is how many connection requests can you send in a day? This is a number which is different for every single person, because LinkedIn doesn't announce that publicly, but the more you engage, the more you connect, the more is your limit. If you are not very active on the platform and has very few connections, around 200, 300, then I would not recommend you sending more than 10 requests a day. Sorry, guys, not 110, more than 10 requests a day. So if you are just starting out, 10 requests a year, good. And then gradually increase your number, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40, and then 50. Then you don't want to go beyond 50, because LinkedIn might just go ahead and block, or I should say connection jail you, which is basically not allowing you to send any more connections on LinkedIn. And that happens because what LinkedIn does, it just blocks you from sending any more connections for that particular month. So if you don't want that to happen with you, just go ahead and gradually increase your number. But I would suggest, if you have numbers in connection anywhere less than 500, start from 10. More than 500, you can start from 20. However, go gradual. That is the trick to not get blocked by LinkedIn. Hey, Sir Cheryl, awesome. I'm glad to know you completed another session. You're rocking with your SME series, I must say. And it's coming up so well. I have heard such good things about it. So let's see what Sunil has to say. Sunil, are we addressing the questions posted in the dashboard link also? Indeed, we are. I just picked up Savio's question there, and I have an anonymous question which says, I've heard many people getting blocked for sending too many requests at one go. Absolutely. You do get blocked on LinkedIn if you send irrelevantly heavy requests one by one, like a spammer, or you just try to send hundreds of requests in a day. You will definitely get blocked, or your account can be blocked permanently from LinkedIn, and it might be very difficult for you to even come back. So I would highly request to not do such activity and just focus on increasing the numbers from 10, 15, 25, 35, 40, and then 50. But eventually, you don't want to go beyond 50 to 70 a day, and keep that as a number so that you have quality connection first and you don't get blocked by LinkedIn, most importantly. So yes, we are taking questions from the Slido, and I have just answered a few already. If you have more questions, either you can submit in the comment section, or you can just go ahead and send it in Slido. Sunil, when you say dashboard, can I understand what exactly are you referring to dashboard as? Just for double confirmation, we understand the same thing. Christiana, I still can't find out where to post my challenge on here. Help. Oh dear, okay, let me show everyone where exactly you can post your challenges. So again, gonna share my screen, and Christiana, so here is where I am in the LinkedIn group. And if you come in this group as a, okay, because I'm live right now, one second, but yes, this is where you can submit in. When you go in the discussion, you see what's on your mind, you can upload the photo, you can type in the message that you want to associate it with here, and then push in the post. This is how you can submit in, as it is done by others here, like Dayal posted. How can I hope, Dayal, you're able to access the live video. I wish I can get a comment from you to just understand if you're watching. Like Rosaline posted, Edward posted. So this is how you got to see it. One second. Now let's look at. Okay, Christiana, tell me if you're able to post it. Try right now and do put it in the comment. Try right now. Moiz Ahmad. Hi, Khushbu. Should I promote my ads daily engagement using my LinkedIn, using my profile on LinkedIn, or should I promote it using my business page? My business page has few connections, like 50, and my profile has LinkedIn, has 100,000 and 1,800 connections. Please advise. Ahmad, what LinkedIn does is LinkedIn promotes individuals more than companies. It promotes humanizing content than going from the company side of it. So if you want to promote your company page, then one of the key methods would be that you post from your own profile and tag your company page. You can have a copy of that post on the company page as well for future purposes when the brand wants to come and check out that particular post. But for long term and to grow your brand, followership, reach, branding, you must use your own profile for promoting your business and not only depend on your company page. However, if you want to run ads on LinkedIn, then you want to go for the company page, because you can't run ads from your own personal profile. To run ads, you will have to use a company account. But if you're looking for organic and ad free growth, which is just personal branding and then driving success for your business, your own account will play an integral role. Now, Hari Mohan. Hey, Hari Mohan. Now, Savio says, currently I'm close to 2,000 followers. Whatever I post content, which is actually around digital marketing, I hardly get 2 to 3 reactions, which is hardly 0.1% in the terms of engagement. So would the strategy be to increase followers or improve the current interaction percentage? So now what happened? Now, 1 second, Savio. Okay. Currently, I have 2,000 followers. Whatever I post content, which is usually around digital marketing, I hardly get 2 to 3 reactions, which is hardly 0.1% in terms of the engagement. So would the strategy be to increase followers or to improve the current interaction percentage? I think, Savio, I have to say, let's look back in the days when I started my journey. So the idea was, it's not about the number of people liking your post. It's about a lot of other factors. And it's also about, why are you on the platform? So your why defines and keeps you going. Always don't be motivated by the matrix, I would say. If one right person is watching your post, it will help you a lot. And you just need one client to success. You don't know, that person can bring a huge growth to your own profile. But talking about, coming back to the question that you mentioned, so would the strategy be to increase followers or to increase the current interaction percentage? It would be to increase the current interaction percentage, if I have to give you a black and white answer. But overall, I think I have to tell you, if the focus is what we are getting to, then the focus is more about how you are engaging, interacting with people on the platform. That's what drives more success instead of followers or instead of any other numbers. If you are looking for the right eyeballs, what matters is how are you engaging with people in the feed, how are you posting, how's your content crafted, is it exciting enough for people to read it or not. All of these things you want to check it out. And how do you do it? How do you craft the right content? For that, the day 3 video, you got to check out the day 3 video, which will be released in the next hour for all of you guys to check. And that's where you got to find how exactly content plays an integral role in driving engagement. Because when you write content which excites people, make them curious, make them click, make them react, that's when the engagement also gets driven. Being a digital marketeer, Savio, you would already know that content plays such an important role in the conversion rate optimization and to get right ROI for your campaigns. So over here on LinkedIn as well, it plays a very integral role, which you will uncover in day 3. So when I'll catch up your Q&A in the day 3, I'm excited to hear what you got to say on that. Till then, let's go to the next one. Savio, tell me, does that make sense to you or not? Vinita got to say, how can I manage my postings on LinkedIn along with having engagement with others? Reason being, the feeds go down the moment I engage with others. The reason being, my feeds go down the moment I engage with others. I'm sorry, Vinita, I don't quite get your question, but if there are questions, guys, related to content, I would request hold on to that another one day, because watch the video. You might actually get a lot of your answers there itself. There are a lot of techniques that I've shared in the content hacks, so don't miss out on that. Watch that video, come back again tomorrow, and then we will uncover more things about how you can get more reach, more engagement, or growth for your profile through content. But definitely don't miss out on the fact to check out the video, because anything regards to content, you will get an answer there. Yes, Dayal, you're right. 10 per day is 10 connections per day, and you can always grow gradually from there, from 10 to 15 to 25, 30, 50. Gradually, just give it a 7 days period of time to reach to a number 50. Now, Sunil says, how do we block promotional requests? Not sure if it's a bot or a person sending. By ignoring it, or by blocking the person so that the person doesn't get to send you next time. There is no direct process, but what you got to do is either you block the person or you just ignore it and archive the message, delete the message, or just forget about it, because LinkedIn doesn't have any direct features to manage or block promotional requests. But definitely, if you don't like certain people in your feed, what you got to do is, let me share a trick with all of you today. A fascinating way of how you can manage your LinkedIn feeds. Okay, if this is your LinkedIn feed, Lee is amazing. I'm not going to do that to her, but let me tell you. Okay, Edward, I love him as well. Wait a second, guys. Okay, let's do something. I would just go ahead and Honey, she's an amazing soul in Malaysia, but I'm just going to show you what it is you can just unfollow the person, and the person's feed will not be appearing in your feeds. That's a way to go as well. Definitely, I'm not going to unfollow Divya because she's an amazing person from Initi. So you can go ahead and unfollow people who you feel are not adding value to your feeds, and then you can design the feed you are looking for slowly as you keep on unfollowing them. So I hope that's how, Sunil, you can make more customized approach. Hey, Lee, that's so sweet of you. You've written don't mind, but I definitely don't even want to do it. So I'm okay to just show people what it is like to just unfollow, but not with you for sure. Or anyone I love. So let's go further. I have Agam says, what kind of personalized message to send to those who are finding through search results and not through other people's posts? That means, Agam, what you got to do is you got to go and visit their profile. And on their profile, you need to look what exactly intrigues you, what makes you curious, what's something you want to admire, love, or appreciate, or something that you want to discuss about, or you want to ask about. And that's where you trigger the conversation and send the connection request. Else, you can find a mutual interest. Let's say Their mutual interest is entrepreneurship, business, marketing, sales, or anything that the school, the college, the group, or even some mutual friends. That could be the starting point. You just have to look for the right mutuals or a right intriguing, curious start to the relationship. That's how you can find connection messages, starter point to go around with. And then let's go further. Yeah, Dayal, nice to know you're watching. What is the best day and time to post? Now, I love that question. That's the question I have been waiting to answer, honestly. No one asked me so far. I was thinking until the day 3, if it doesn't come, then probably you guys will miss out on this amazing thing. So the best day and time to post on LinkedIn. One of the best time to post on LinkedIn is before lunch, whatever time zone you are in. Before lunch is the best time to post. Around, even earlier, around 11 a.m. in the morning. Yes, when the day gets started and the first morning errands are done, the person logs in. So LinkedIn gets a lot of surge at that point of time from the people who are coming on the platform, exploring, reading, want to grow with an excitement there, with a fresh mindset. So that's the best time, the early part of the day, and the best days. So weekends are quite bad to post on LinkedIn, and Mondays are good but a little rushed. So recently I found that Tuesdays are even better than Monday. But yes, you want to keep your post Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for the most prominent ones or the important ones. Towards the end part of the week, which is Friday, you don't want to post something which is extremely important. You can experiment, but still, if you can wait until Monday. So the best days are early days of the week, or best time is morning. I somehow prefer Tuesday 11 a.m. is a great time. Maybe you can try it and see how it works for you. But Monday, Tuesday, morning, 10 a.m., 12 noon, somewhere between, you want to go with that, Dayal. Lovely question. Thank you for asking. Hey, Bhavna. And then let's look at Cheryl, what she has to say. I think if you don't comment on others' post meaningfully, it's harder to grow LinkedIn, especially if you don't have a big following to begin with. Absolutely, Cheryl. Definitely. That's something that I'm uncovering in my third video as well. Unless you are engaging with people, you're just posting and you think posting can bring a lot of growth. Not really. And there is a myth that if you want to build personal brand, start posting. That's half said. And half truth is even more dangerous. If you want to build your personal brand, it's not only posting, but also engaging, which is very important. Unless you give first, you don't get it. Power of reciprocity. Always remember that is applicable on LinkedIn. What you need is what you got to give first, and then selflessly wait for the results. I love it, Cheryl. Thanks for mentioning. Hey, Rosaline. Hey, Brian. Okay, and I'm going to now quickly jump into the Facebook people who have submitted their questions, their connections. I'm going to quickly go and check some of you guys' what. Okay, there are still so many. Okay, once let's look at some more questions first. I see there are some more. Okay. How to enhance the personal message more effectively, or any generic message common for all? I don't suggest you to go with generic message. Hi, Marvin. Nice to see you join in. So Marvin is our alumni from Group 1, and he's an amazing person with sales and consultations. If you want to get in touch, go and Marvin, tell us, how's your CMCO coming in? So Bharat says personalized message more effective. I would not recommend you to go with any generic message. The conversion rates are very low, Bharat. You want to skip that. So Vinita, yes, coming back to your question, the moment I start engaging with others' posts and videos on LinkedIn, my post and videos on LinkedIn goes down in activity section. So my post visibility goes down. So can we balance both? Vinita, that's not how it happens. Your post goes down. Is it visually the post going down in feed? Even if your post goes down in your own feed, it doesn't matter. It's okay, because everybody's feed is customized, and the more and more you engage, the more your profile will get visibility. So don't worry about your post dropping, because that's not how it works. The more and more you engage, the more your profile will get visibility. Why I'm saying so is LinkedIn shows people what you are doing on the platform. And if you engage with more people, then it displays that Vinita Bhaskar commented on Anil Meghani's post. And that's how it goes. So you get more visibility, means your content will eventually get more visibility. So I don't think it's dropping the engagement, but if the post positioning goes down, it's okay. That's okay, because everybody has a customized feed look, not exactly the same you have. So you can ignore that absolutely. And I'm just scrolling down. Saya says, do we need to instantly reply instantly, or is it okay if we just reply a little late? Would that make sense or lose interest? Saya, what exactly are you talking about in terms of replying? Is it comment reply, message reply? Just help me understand that. If I request, so Sunil says, if I reject any request to connect, does a notification go to him? No, it doesn't. I ignore many requests which are not relevant, with a feeling that they might feel bad. So Sunil, what happens is you can reject them. That's completely okay. They don't get a notification, and at the same time, you want to be careful on connecting with people. But at the same time, if you are here to build brand and you're building a network, do not try to be extremely calculative. Like, it depends on your objective. So always go back to your objective and then plan whether who you want to connect with and how you want to connect with. And Cheryl says, does it depend on where your audience is from as well? Depends for what, Cheryl, if I can know that. Mickey says, I know there's a limit of 30K connections. How about the limit of requests sent out? No, there is no request send out limit in the lifetime. But yes, in a day, if you exceed or go beyond a certain level and you just try to send hundreds of requests, that's not helpful. We can, as I mentioned earlier, if you hear the early part of the video, I have shared a strategy on how exactly you must go with the connections, and that helps a lot. But what you don't want to do is just blast out connection requests, hundreds of them in a daily basis. So guys, let's quickly go to the dashboard. And Rosaline says, how often should we post on LinkedIn? Rosaline, hold on for another 24 hours and I'm going to uncover that question after you go ahead and watch the content video. So let's go and find out what you guys have submitted today. Okay. I'm gonna go right at the bottom. As I mentioned, people you're submitting first, I don't want to miss them because they were right. Okay, so here's my LinkedIn profile, Anurag Deepak. But yes, of course, I mentioned the before and after side of it. I would like to know this is before or after. Okay. 7 hours, 8 hours ago. Yes, Anurag Deepak, I do see your connection request. Let's look at that. 5 personalized connection requests. Anurag, if you're watching, tell me how exactly are the requests going on for you? And let's look at this. I'm also from TCS and an agile enthusiast. I'm certified and currently in this. I was in Pune. Okay. Working at Mastercraft product during 2004-2012. Be happy to connect. So Anurag, this message, you have selected a common point, which is the TCS, which is good. But then after that, it's too much about yourself, which is a certified PSM1 and PSM2, and about LBG account, and further in the Pune. If the person was also based in Pune, then it does make sense. But let's say if not, and you're just telling about yourself, then I would say you might not want to share so much about yourself in the first message. It has to be more about Sayali than yourself. So just be careful on that. think Monica, as you're approaching common point, which is IIPS alumni, which is good, and the batch part is nice, that because you're again establishing a little bit of connect from the batch angle, and you're appreciating her of her achievement, which was the best thing. You want to stick to that. I'm personally working at TCS, and this is fine, but I think you can ask one more step. How about you? That would be good enough. And if the TCS in UK is quite highlighted right on the top of your profile, you may say something else which is more intriguing, which doesn't highlight right on the top of your profile, because if she visits your profile, she will figure that out within a fraction of a second if that's part of your headline. So to Prashant also, of course, you have selected to go with your IIPS alumni, which is great. But however, I'm still recommending to be more personalized and not just have this one single thing. You can go further in details, because if at all you want to make sure that your connection request gets accepted, just a straight line is not something which will get you a yes. You don't want to introduce yourself as I'm Anurag, because your profile clearly shows your name right on the top. The regards is also there, so you may absolutely skip on introducing with your name. And TCS is nice. I'm agile and already have completed and present. Do not talk about yourself so much. Talk about the person. You don't want to introduce yourself, because they can find about you. What they are interested to know is, why are you interested in them? So for everyone, guys, you must tell why are you interested in them, and that will get them thinking, oh man, that's nice. Let's just see who is this person who is wanting to know about me so much. So go ahead. That is how you want to make more connection requests. Do share how was the results like, Anurag, if you're watching right now. I'm fascinated to hear. And that's Cheryl sharing her profile late, but yes, she did it. And that's what I love it, because even if someone is late but is doing it within this time, can still leverage, and the points are getting counted for the challenge every single day. MIA is 100's most influential LinkedIn title. Yes, Cheryl, that's a good start. Trust Signal. You should follow 2020. I don't think you need that. You should follow 2020. You can absolutely skip that. I help individuals unravel their potential from a transformative journey moderator and producer. For a transformative journey moderator and producer. I help individuals unravel their potential for a transformative journey moderator, producer. Probably I don't understand why for a transformative journey, moderator, is moderator part of the same statement, or that's a pipe in between? And oh yes, that's a pipe in between. Okay, that means you want to add a space. I was confused, it's a slash, but no, it's a pipe in between. So I help individuals unravel their potential for a transformative journey. Maybe individuals you can define a little bit, because what kind of individuals? That will help people to relate whether they fall under your niche group or not. Let's say coaches, trainers, speakers, or youth, students, what exactly, that will actually help a lot. And moderator / producer. Okay, and Cheryl, you can also highlight your educational site since you're working with Initi. I believe that will work great for your keyword as well, since I know you personally, and I can highlight that it can add so much value if you bring that as well, from the youth side of it, or from the educator's point of view, maybe something related to that. I love your cover. It is very colorful, and if these can be real people, even better. But yes, it's very nice. I can see this featured segment where you are as a speaker, which helps you establish yourself like a personal brand, which is great. And let's look at the next one. Okay, this is too small for me to see. Highlighting certificates is wonderful. Volunteer work is great, guys. Definitely, please do enter your volunteer work. And I think that is my before profile. Okay, one second. Let's go to your Okay, helping individuals. Oh, MIA's 100 most inspirational LinkedIn icons in Malaysia 2020. Oh, Cheryl, yeah, that's a before profile. Thanks for commenting. I saw it. I help individual unravel the potential for a transformative journey. DM me. Oh, that's a great thing, because if you are putting the call to action, awesome. DM me, moderator, speaker, coach. This is better. And now after that, I can go blind to try reading this for sure, Cheryl, and I'll give you credits for that. Okay, yes. Now, now let's. Okay, this is a much better one because you have mentioned about the Wharton QS, which is so much great. Awesome. This is a much better headline than the last time. Okay, let me go back. So Cheryl, I love this much better than the last time, of course. And at the same time, I see you have modified your featured segment and you've chosen your picture on the. Actually, that's better, I believe so, because this is the latest one where you have been as the judge. And great, you highlighted it. Again, informs people on what you love doing. Now let's look at Savio's message. Invited Ranjana to connect. Just got done with day 2 challenge. It actually took me an hour to find people and then craft invite. So now I know why I always skip the personalized message, because it's not easy. Yes, Savio, it's not easy if you really want to get into it and make sure that you get them to connect with you. I saw you as a fan of Neil Patel, and he's right there. There are no silver bullets in the marketing. To win, have to do a lot of little things, starting with the best network, and it would be great to connect. Starting with the best network, and here I would love to connect with you as well. I think that's a nice one to connect with from the influencers comment, because this is one of the very good strategies to connect with people who are in the marketing space. I see that you have registered for the Future of the SEO Virtual Summit, and I also share a lot of content in digital marketing. Do connect with my profile, connect with your interest. I'm here to. Okay, I have, so this message until the first 3 lines was absolutely fine. You can also see that I also enjoy writing content on digital marketing and growth hacking. Believe we share a similar interest and would love to stay connected. Do connect. I would say you don't want to tell them to do that. It's always great to tell it how you would feel if they connect, because when we tell people to do something, they kind of don't like it. It's human psychology. When we tell people to do something, they always have a feeling that, and especially if it's a stranger, they don't like to be heard from the stranger to tell them what to do. And I'm here to learn and share what I have learned. That's still fine, but it's always good to learn from each other, and I'm here to learn from each other, and would be nice to have you in my connections or in my network. So the start is phenomenal, just maybe a little bit on the towards the latter part. I came across your profile by searching on the growth strategies for YouTube, and as a marketer, as a marketing channel, I found your post to be incredibly helpful. I would love to see. This is the best, Savio. I learned a lot from the latest post on new reporting and navigation in Google Analytics. This is nice. So this is where the personalization happens. So guys, you want to pick this. Now what Savio did is he went in details of a particular post a person had done, and that helps a lot. That helps people to understand and make a feel of that, yes, whatever the person posted was absorbed thoroughly and was not just written for the sake of writing it. So this is a great message. And Savio, you want to keep the last 2 going the most of the times. And here comes Bharat. He says, just done. I use filter as per my core interest to find out leaders and send out personalized invitations to 7 and already received 3 connections. Wow, superb. Please have a look at the filters and personalized message and acceptance review. Note I'll send out more connection requests with this approach and shuffle. Awesome. That's so nice to know, Bharat. It's all about keep it going. And I loved it when you said you will send out more, because that's how you should start building your network and always keep building continuously. The filter looks fine if that falls under your category and if that's what you're looking for. Thank you for reaching. I'm doing good and hope you're great. Pleasure connecting. You haven't connected with. Okay, this was the response that came to you, I believe. So, oops, how did I come to Rosaline's message? Bharat, okay. I'm glad to see you have a great expertise in employee relationship. I think that's nice. That's nice. Would be happy to be a part or like to be a part of your network is fine to learn. Yes, it's good. It's good, Bharat. Trust things are safe at end, and I came across your profile and found your expertise on consulting journey. Would like to be. But why is consulting exciting to you? That's most important. Why are you interested in that? Because that intrigues you. You're curious to find out more about it. Something related to that is you want to put that across. Okay, guys, I just realized I haven't shared my screen with all of you, and you guys are not being able to read it. Oh, damn. So sorry. One second. Let me actually share my screen so that all of you can read it, what I am reading. And then let's get going. Sorry, guys. I would have been just talking from all across, right, for some of you. So Bharat, okay, getting back. I came across your profile and found your expertise in HR solution and practice from strategy day-to-day point. Looking forward to collaborate. Not bad. That's also nice because if someone is in the same space, you can go ahead and collaborate with them. Nice messages, Bharat, because you are appreciating what the person has done. Just try to figure out a way where you can have a mutual point, a little more stronger mutual point. Learning is what you have used as a curve, which is nice. People love to connect, but at the same time, you want to put a little bit of strength. Where exactly do you find yourself in that, and how do you think you can stand out? Okay, this is difficult for me to read. So I am unable to. I've heard great things about you from Kushbu. Hi Naveen, I've heard great things. I'm not sure. Naveen Mishra. Reading Exata group. Okay, you connected with okay. Bob Neher. Yeah, Naveen is amazing. I'm telling you, Anwar, he is super awesome. I was excited to come across your profile on LinkedIn. That's great. I was excited. Marcus, okay, I have to say, if Anwar, this is a strategy where you're using mutual connect, it's wonderful. It works fabulous because you're hitting on the trust circle. Naveen is in my trust circle and I am in his, and then immediately he will be like, oh yes, let me accept it. This is fabulous as a strategy, works beautifully, but you want to hit the right chord and not the wrong one. Just be careful on that. I would like I saw you were quite upset with the city in the post. I find interesting. It's nice. I wish I could have actually read all the text more clearly because the picture being a little pixelated. But Anwar, I have to say, I'm seeing a lot of personalization here. I see you have just settled into the new job, or I see you have just were quite upset with the city in the post, and that is how you want to touch someone immediately as soon as you are connecting with them. Way to go, guys. Please go and see what Anwar has sent messages. Some of the great nice messages is this is how you want to connect. Not very formal, a very casual approach. Hey, I just noticed something amazing on your post and it caught my attention, and I thought let's connect and go further to build this relationship, see where we can collaborate or where we cross roads. And he has done something similar, and these kind of messages, the acceptance rate is the highest. I see you are new to LinkedIn and interested in marketing and conference. It is the right platform to make connections and like this one, but you do have to put in some work. Wishing you success with your career. Because Anwar probably, I understand, has approximately 20-25 plus years of experience in the industry, and he can say, but you do need to put in some work because he comes from a lot of experience. Probably he can say to someone super young in the industry, but you or not all of the people can use this language where you can judge someone in the first place and tell you can be better, unless you are an experienced person in the industry and you know what you're doing. So for others, this is a quick note that I have to share. But Anwar, great messages in terms of quite personalized, and you're hitting on a recent incident which helps people remember you more because they just posted about it. So they'll definitely not forget. And let's look at these messages. Hey, good day. I'm Krishna and currently. So if this is the message you have sent to everyone, which is not good because I see exactly same message. Currently pursuing for professional and Malaysia. I am second year, come across your profile and got to know you're a master student at university and planning to master. So you're connecting with other students. Probably the acceptance will happen because the mutual relationship established because both are into masters. But just put that on the top. The mutual point has to be on the top and then followed by a little bit about yourself, but not too much. Especially the name, you don't need it because it's right there on your profile. And you're connecting with a fellow student, so that's okay if the name is not there, and you can actually have a more casual approach that, hey, I am also in university at Malaya and I noticed you too are pursuing masters. I'm also doing the same thing. Why not we stay connected? So you can go with that approach instead of introducing yourself, Krishna. That will help you get more reach. And okay, 1 second. Saya, okay, let's see. We are in the same group. Okay, not bad, Saya. You went ahead to connect with some of the amazing people in LinkedIn, killing it on LinkedIn group. Nice. Don't need to give your name, as I just mentioned to Krishna. You can skip introducing yourself. I found your profile when I was exploring on transcript and related topic. That's perfect as a start. I noticed you study at UCM, and that's okay, perfectly, which made me want to connect with you. How are you coping up with the COVID situation? Bang on, guys. Saya, awesome. This is the use of the seasonal scenario which everybody is going through. It is nice to be polite and considerate and showing concerns in the side where you are sharing with people that how exactly they're feeling in the COVID times. What are they going through? Hope they're keeping well. So you want to do that for sure. Emailed you before regarding independent students. And yes, Saya, I love that message. And you have CMCO included. CMCO is partial lockdown, guys, just for your knowledge, which Malaysia has just announced. Very good used. And I love the way how you have censored it. Nice. Saya, your messages are quite personalized. Very good. Ooh, okay. I wonder, Cheryl, these are not connection request messages, but that makes me wonder. Did the people already connect with you, and was it the next message that you went ahead with? Because the connection messages cannot be this long. There has to be a limited number to 300 characters only. But I love this message. Loved watching your video at Egg and Cholesterol and use the humor. You were able to get through your audience and some misconceptions of the egg and high level cholesterol. So this one is amazing because see the way the person is using videos, and you have went into the details of it and telling him what you loved about it, the most important, and what was the content of the video. If you highlight that, that means you actually watched the video and not just said for the sake of saying it. Okay, today I watched your video. When you take out an element from that video and put it in the context, the person knows you have seen it. Now this is nice. Annalisa, she was our alumni. She was there with us in the last round. Jonathan, amazing person. He's great. Was watching your video on Inside Secrets in the new LinkedIn, and definitely agree. This is a great message to go with. And Annalisa, I love the tips in the last post in dealing with anger customer. Yeah, that was so nice. I saw her post as well, just scrolling through. Did not get a chance to read through full, but halfway, yes. Your blend of experience in crisis communication. This is good, Cheryl. This is how you want to keep connecting with people. So we have Sunil and we have some more going on. Okay, very quickly, guys, because we are almost on the verge of wrapping up for the day. Let me see. Love Saya, send me a message as well. Loved it. Cheryl, yes. I'm just going to unable to send connection request to you. Was asking for your mail validation. Okay, let's look at some more messages, connections that has been sent. So Sunil never knew so many options existed in exploring network. It's It's like sharp shooting my target. Also was in awe to notice that we can remove connections when to active follow or connection. Excited. Thank you so much. I'm so happy, Sunil, you enjoyed the entire session and you were able to pick in some nice takeaways from there. Impressed with your profile. Impressed with your profile, Sunil, is kind of a standard message. Why are you impressed with the profile? If you add in there, that will add more value. So making it a little more, maybe another 3 minutes you want to spend on person's profile and find out that one thing that you love about Twinkle and want to say why are you impressed. Have noticed your profile very recently also, and you cross paths few times during, yeah, that's a nice one here, which you have mentioned about where exactly you kind of cross path with the person. This is good. So you want to keep doing that and have that mutual connect here. And I noticed the same thing here. Yes, please do that, Sunil, because that will help a lot. I've sent a few connection requests, day to teaching, but most Anuj, I would love hearing it to see what exactly you've sent. That helps understand better. And let's go further. Preeti, have modified my banner as suggested and sent some personalized SMS. Also, thanks Ravi for accepting my request. One request sent, you too. Lovely, that's nice. Yes, this is how you use the personalized request. And I do see these are the people you found in talent acquisition, trust, and your families are safe. I came across your profile. That's good. That's good. I hope you're not looking out for job, because if you are looking out for job and then you put talent acquisition expert, it's okay. The chances are you might get accepted because you're using the word expert. But at the same time, because the person, if you're looking for a job and the person is hiring, maybe you want to write something else so that he doesn't get hint that you are actually looking out for talent acquisition people so that you can apply for jobs, because then why else would you be looking for them? So just be careful on that psychological input. And your cover, okay, that's too much of text, the previous cover, Preeti, I do remember it was quite clean, and it had only one sentence. I would recommend you not to use this cover. The previous one was definitely better than this, because this is way too much of text and the interest, and there is no particular I mean, though I see customer service, you can put customer service, customers in text in your on your purple background, but not use image emboss on the purple background. That will look far more better. Sandeep Kulkarni, let's see your messages. He also has a message on the top. I watched last evening. Once again, you ensure that the interest in watching the full video is intact. Oh, thank you so much, Sandeep. It is like an addiction now, waiting for the next video. Oh, Sandeep, it's so nice to read it. I have sent connections to 5 people, and honestly, 5 times did so many. Honestly, 5 times did so many in one go. I've sent 2 of them from our group and balance 3 from previous connect. I would appreciate if you have a first eyeball look at them. Suggest if anything. Look for today's Q&A. Okay, I always love Q&A because that's where most of the hooking up to understand how much further subject has the depth. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, you're connecting with Vaishnavi. I'm a part of the Midler Advanced batch and about to complete the course. And I thought of connecting with you as your insights of master level could help me take. Oh, that's a good message, because you're appreciating her about your insights and you're also establishing the mutual connect. 2 things, bingo. Hope you're doing good. I'm a part of Rosaline. I'm telling you, she's amazing. Also, your post on, I have entered into the world of digital marketing through the digital media and would appreciate you accept my request. I would appreciate to stay bonded, connected, and pick up more about marketing. So let's connect. Probably you can do that. Your profile sounds to be that of a DM guru and strategist. I'm an IT for professionally and pursuing my digital marketing course at DV. I too a part of the, okay, Savio, awesome. Accepted Savio. He's definitely sent a nice one. I am being a part of Manila over the 3 months and thought of connecting to you. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's session. Not bad, because you are connecting with the time and with the incident and the place. Yep, it's kind of okay. I love multiple things, which is where mutual bond and picking a common time and then doing it. So that's nice. Received immediate acceptance from 3 out of 5 from the group, and 2 have to accept with the message. 1 has not responded but accepted my connection request. Superb, because people yet accept request but they don't reply. So if you have received a reply, that's so much better. Your messages were good, Sandeep, I should say. Rosaline, hi. Let's look at your profile. I like the cover. I help home homopreneurs and startups by offering trainings and mentors on social media marketing and optimization on the platform. Just a quick feedback, guys. This is not in direct context to what I'm reading right now, but it is about the human psychology. We tend to read, which is normal caps writing, and instead of all caps, if we are using all caps, sometimes the readability is dropped, because human psychology is like that. We love reading normal text more than the upper caps. You can try, test it out, go and test. You will read this or you will read this first, if arranged well. So probably you don't want to have this space, Rosaline, here on your profile. And if you're having a space, then you don't want to have the pipe, because then it looks like a little bit like an error. And this one, you can have homopreneur and startup in uppercase, but some of the parts of the word in normal sentence format. It will help a lot. And this one, oh, this one you have, you are highlighting about your show probably, which is great. You want to keep that up and highlight that so that people can go and be a part of it as well. But overall, I love the design of your cover, Rosaline. I love your profile picture. Digital marketing trainer, mentor, coach is lovely. Co-founder is also great. And how you celebrate is also nice, the way you have written it. Whatever is the most important thing is you want to sequence it like that. So keep the priority order in that manner. Whatever is the most important for you, keep that on the top, and especially what you want the leads for in your profile. Just manage 2 for today. No worries, Salvi. Let's look at these 2. Rodrigo, okay. Superb. This is a nice message, because you're locally also engaging and going ahead with that, and found through. It's nice because how you found it, why you found it, what you loved, and okay, Edward, awesome. This is nice. I see people connecting, 16 comments already. Guys, go ahead if you want, comment your LinkedIn URL and connect with each other. Edward, keep it up. Bring it on. And we have Rosaline sending messages. Okay, this is a good one. You just use the seminar to connect. And yes, that's a great way. If you're using the seminar, definitely, because people are right here, they would accept it. I see that's your go-to strategy. Guys, she's smart. You want to use the same strategy as well and see how to connect. But definitely, this was also the easy way out. When we're sending someone a request who we don't know at all and haven't met, a little bit of strategy has to be implemented there as well. With this, guys, we're almost wrapping up on today's session. Hey, Rosaline, yes. And do check out soon. Today's video is gonna come your way in your dashboard, where you're gonna talk all about content and how exactly can you get more views on your profile and more engagement on your content. Guys, with this, people who have not engaged as yet, they are the ones we need to get them up and rolling. We need to get them engaged. You already can see what kind of value you are getting from it, and it's just $1, right? They invested it. Probably they aren't valuing the money because the investment was not there, but they must value the commitment they had put across. Why not, guys? You post in your success story so far so in the group, on this group, so that they can see it. And I'm going to push it out, some of them in the WhatsApp group, just to motivate the sleeping buddies. We have to make them more active than being the ghost. In it, together is what I have always believed. I can't do it alone without you guys. Trust me. Neither can we three together be able to pull it off. We need you guys. So for your support is what will make the huge difference to rise up those sleeping buddies in the group who haven't participated in the challenge as yet. We have to get them super excited as well, because we can't be selfish. All the value only for some? No. We have to get them as well super excited and participating as much as you guys are doing it. They are also Neil, Cheryl, Savio, Anwar, Bharat, so many of you, Rosaline, and just Saya, Vinitha, Marvin. So many, Mickey, so many of you guys. So let's just work together. I would really love it if you can support me on this, because it will make a huge difference in their life. And I'm passionate about doing this, definitely. So with this, guys, as we are wrapping up, I want to ask one last question to you. Should I open the WhatsApp group to make it both ways, or let the WhatsApp group just be admin only? Tell me in the comments section. Do you want to open the WhatsApp group and chit chat, or you want to keep it admin only? I am excited to hear all of your feedbacks and all of your inputs. Should I open the WhatsApp group or not? And guys, that was my first question. I have one more. You would be wondering, I just said one, but I always have more. The last question that I have is, did you love the session so far? If you loved it, tell me in the comment section. Did you love it or not? The two videos, profile optimization and connections. So I'm going to check your comments. I'm getting some comments which says, please give access, please says admin only, absolutely must. I prefer it to be open, feel it will be a little restrictive, but of course I like the concerns. It's always spamming. Open, just if you are willing to get more notifications from that is the best one. I think that is the best one, Cheryl. Saya says open, just if you're willing to get more notifications. Yes, Saya, I think that's nice. WhatsApp for admin now, but FB for sharing, and the program we can open it up for all. And yes, absolutely love the videos. Sandeep, thank you so much. Guys, tell me how you're finding the videos, and I'm going to take all your notes and see whether we are opening the WhatsApp group or not. Admin only. I think my profile submission is missing. Yes, please go ahead, Christiana, and submit your profile. I will check back definitely. Valuable inputs in both the videos. Hey Bhavna, thank you so much. I love that. Your program is fantastic. Thank you, Dayal. Thank you so much. Mickey, WhatsApp for admin only. Too much messages on my WhatsApp already. Oh my God. I do understand, guys, because we are part of so many groups, because at the end of the day, we want to have that human to human bond, right? And that bond is what keeps us connected. That bond is what keeps us excited and keeps us going the most. So I do understand. I love the session that I made proper notes on it too. Lovely, Saya. You're sweet. I'm sure your notes would help you grow a lot. Created 2 posts, one admin, another where you want to remain in the... Okay. Found a lot of value, especially in the video too. Make me be specific, something hard for me to do. I'm glad to hear that from you, Cheryl, knowing you have been so active on the platform for pretty much a long time. Loved it. I did already, Kush. Okay, Christiana, I did not get it. Christiana, can you do me a favor? Can you just screenshot the post to me in the comment? Maybe we still post the challenge after the session. Sure, please, Jasmine. You can post the challenges after the session as well. But if you do it now, you get to be reviewed. If you do it later, then the team, us, and people in the community is going to review it together, because we have seen people loving each other, helping each other. So many beautiful messages I saw in the comment section when they are looking at your post, they're going and commenting on it. That's so nice. I loved it. Even I prepared notes from your videos. Sandeep, superb. That's how you're gonna keep it till yourself forever. Longest period of time, at least to say. But guys, thank you so much for all your lovely comments, and stay tuned for the day 3 videos. If I have some time, I'll also play some amazing games with you guys. But always when I come at on 45-minute session, I actually end up for 90 minutes with you guys. I don't know why, but it just happens. It just keeps on going, and with so much of love, I'm so excited to share and help each one of you, just to make sure that you get the best out of your own profile on LinkedIn. Don't forget, guys, I have to make a small request. Can you recommend me on LinkedIn? Even I'm a little selfish. I want to hear, can you recommend me on LinkedIn? Please, guys, just go to my profile. If you don't know how to recommend, I don't mind sharing it. Just if you go to LinkedIn and if you click on my profile, I would love to hear what were your takes. So if you go down at the bottom, one second. Yes, right here is where you will get to see recommendations. And if I can get some lovely recommendations from you guys, I would love it, because at the end of the day, we are in the business world. And this is my little expectations from you guys, because it helps us also get more clients and also acts like a trust signal. You know it, I know it, because these are what is important for us. So the tip of the day is just ask. I did to you. Let's see if it's going to work it out. Don't let me down, guys, please. Till then, see you. Bye-bye. Take care. See you on the next live session. Take care, guys.